I'm the Big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies podcast with Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by the podcast dad himself. Choops, how we doing, bud?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. We have made it through another hump day. Weekend is almost in sight. And I'm ready to sit down and talk some wrestling with you.
Are you?
I am. Yes. Why wouldn't I be?
Sorry, I'm trying to fix this camera real quick. And I don't have my other light on. You can see how unprepared I am.
That happens. It's there we go.
Magic of television.
It's the internet. Whatever. Anyway,
I don't know why I'm so close either. I don't like it.
Yeah,
it's fine. We're live.
It's unsettling, but it's fine. It's fine.
Is it
Fact checkers.
No, I look great. Shut up.
No, it's fine. It's just you just seem a little all over the place right now.
A little bit, yes. I told you I was completely flustered because I came up here, I logged in, ready to go, didn't have my AirPods. Freaked out a little bit.
That's okay. That's okay. You found them. You're here. You look great. You're well lit. You're ready to talk some wrestling now.
I'm lit.
Fact checkers in the house. Fernando is also in the house. He wishes us a happy Blood and Guts Wednesday. We have a lot to talk about. Two major Blood and Guts matches tonight. We got a little bit of NXT to talk about, but first, as always, thank you for joining us. You can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, podcast app, with the magic number.
Just one, like the number of quarterbacks the Bengals have practicing currently. Just one. Please tell one person if you like what we're doing here. Come hang out. We like to have a good time, and we like to shoot the shit. You knew that was coming.
Sometimes it's a good time. Today's not one of those days, but whatever. Tell anybody about the Wrestling Junkies podcast. If you think that they would enjoy our show, just do us a favor, share it with them, let them come and see what it is all about for themselves Monday through Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Show some love to our friends at the Main Event Wrestling Network at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. There's a brand new episode of NXT Night Shift breaking down the entire card. Shout out to Jay Gold and Mr. OTM. Brand new episode of OTM tomorrow night, 8/7 Central or 8. Fuck, did I fuck that up? 8/7 Central? Yeah.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, they're on
TV.
different time. Yes.
Tomorrow, podcast dad, we've been talking about this for weeks, but our chapter 186 preview show tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. We've got three incredible guests. We've got Jay Joshua, who will be talking to us about his Atlas Championship match against Will Cruz. We've also got RP Davies and Charles Crowley. They will be joining us ahead of what is probably going to be a strong match of the night contender. Things have already gotten a little chippy on social media, so we're just going to fan the flames a little bit. And Crowley, for the love of God, please leave the biscuits at home. If you know, you know. Podcast said it's time to talk NXT.
No, bring all the biscuits. Don't listen to Mr. Cincinnati.
You didn't hear his video of what he said he wanted to do on these. So
I heard.
I'll send you a link.
I heard. I heard. I'm in. Bring the biscuits.
Ain't no way that I want to do that with you. ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It's fun. That's why you should subscribe, because we like to have fun here. We're having a great time. We're having a great time. Here's what I'm going to do, though, because the camera's pissing me off. So I'm going to keep talking, but this camera's pissing me off, so I'm going to reset it. What about NXT did you enjoy, and what did you not enjoy?
I'm loving everything about Tatum Paxley's NXT women's title run at this point in time right now. Very much wants to be a champion of the people. She's got, you see the sweetheart personality that's kind of built into the goth persona that we're seeing. And I love that about Tatum Paxley. I love that she's getting this opportunity to be at the top of the division. It's creating a division, pun intended, within the culling, and Izzy Dame trying to get her to pump the brakes on the number of title defenses. But I mean, come on, in wrestling, you're only as good as your last defense. And why do they need to be few and far between, especially for somebody like Tatum Paxley? So I'm absolutely loving that with her right now. Everything that Chelsea Green and Ethan Page do,
So
Joe
good.
Hendry is
So good.
absolutely wrong for his song that he just put out about cream pies and Matt Cardona in the cuck chair.
No, that was great. Oh, much better. Oh,
No,
my
I
goodness.
know it was fucking hilarious. I'm not saying it's not.
No, it was great. It was so good. He's
It really was.
gold, and I think WWE with great WWE writers behind him that they can be at times, it's gonna be something different. Like Joe Hendry is about to let that creative flag fly. We should all be scared.
Eric, thank you for joining us tonight. Says Tatum's one of my favorite. However, I understand why Kyle and Gold aren't fans. She's not for everyone, and yeah, that's absolutely true. Because we're gonna let you in a little secret here, Eric. Not every aspect of wrestling is for everybody, and that's okay. Wrestling has always been full of divisive characters. Always has been. Always will be.
A few.
No,
brother. Look, I like Tatum Paxley. It's a different presentation. I like the kind of, the unhinged gimmick. Something we haven't seen in a little while. It reminds me a little bit of like when Mickie James debuted a little bit, and kind of that stalker, where the split personality kind of thing. And she's quirky, right?
Yeah,
I like what she's doing. I'm enjoying it because she's worked her ass off to get where she is.
Yeah.
So it's good to see, hey, that stuff still kind of gets rewarded. And they need a division. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I was just going to say another great comparison, I think, and she's somebody that never got to really have a singles run, certainly with not with the championship. Nikki Cross had a lot of those same quirky personalities and those characteristics, and being able to just kind of be the wild card that's all over the place. That is what Tatum Paxley has been, and Nikki Cross walked so that Tatum could fly.
Okay, I don't know if that's the saying, but yeah.
Not sold on Paxley. Lola should be the women's champ, and Eric believes that she was screwed over. So, and this creates the additional chase. And deadline's coming up. Everybody's going to want to be in the Iron Survivor match. I would imagine that Lola Vice is a shoe-in to be in that match, right? I mean, we'll talk winners.
I think she's the favorite to win.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying that who else
right now? I was just trying. I mean that. And I'm not taking that away from you. I'm just saying, as we kind of look ahead towards it, she's a favorite to at least be in the match. I don't want to get too far in trying to predict it, but like you say, you believe she's a front runner to win it. Sure.
I think so. I mean, she's gotten a couple title shots already, and she's been very close. She's doing a lot with AAA right now. So it's not like she's not getting to do stuff. She's with like Mr. Iguana, which he's one of the most over characters in wrestling at the moment. So it's not like she's in a bad spot. They clearly see something behind her because they re-signed her. So there's something there. I wouldn't worry too much about Lola Vice.
Yeah, and I'm certainly not. And says that Tatum's a little bit stronger than Nikki Cross character wise. And anytime that we kind of do allusions to throwbacks of NXT years past, we're not. I'm not necessarily saying a shot for shot, word for word, person for person, rendition or characterization of it. But there is a lot of Nikki Cross energy and kind of how we've seen early Tatum Paxley and how she's kind of taken that and evolved to add the additional mic skills that we're seeing more and more of and the personality that's starting to come through. But Nikki Cross is just, in my opinion, a great start of that.
No, I thought it was a good comparison. I thought if you compare it to anybody, that's a good one. Izzy is also, I think, a front runner for that for sure. Let's talk about that last man standing. I thought it was actually really good.
I did too. I really, really enjoyed it. This is the match that Ricky needed, I think, to really kind of cement himself as champion. Now, I think this is a match that did it because, again, he wins the title and then loses at Showdown, takes the pin. We already were kind of just like, crowd goes mild on him winning the title from Obafemi in the first place. But this, I think this is a match that definitely made him and kind of cemented him and kind of his place in NXT right now as a champion because it was a damn good match.
It's a very good match. I mean, one of the best on NXT probably this year as far as matches. How do we feel that Femi's back?
Why the fuck are we doing this?
I don't understand it either.
What else? There's literally nothing left for that man to do. Unless you're saying, oh, we'll keep him to have him compete for the TNA title. I don't see it taking off of Mike Santana anytime soon or anything like that. Like, there is no additional benefit to having Femi on NXT right now. There just isn't.
Do you think it's just so Ricky can beat him and kind of again solidify himself as, hey, I'm the champion kind of thing? Is that what we think's happening? Because that's been the biggest complaint is he's not a strong champion. So he could be the first person to beat Femi twice.
I mean, I understand that. I do. I just don't think that you need to, especially when we have, and Fernando's kind of put it in the comments here, potential mystery opponents for the last time is now tournament. I don't think that you need to muddy the waters of trying to keep Femi on NXT while he's potentially competing in this tournament. There's no need for him to do both because, again, let's just say that for the sake of this conversation, Femi does go and challenge Ricky Saints again and loses again while trying to show the rest of the world why he should be John Cena's final opponent and why he should beat him for the Intercontinental Championship. I know that there's a lot that we say that will protect Femi, and we know that he's a very, we know they'll do what they can to protect him. This is a bad idea if this is indeed what it is that's happening, because I don't see why you would have somebody coming off of an NXT title loss getting an opportunity, just from a canon standpoint, to run through competition when you couldn't get the job done against a guy half your size in Ricky Saints already, to go up against what will be booked as Super Cena on his final night.
I don't like it. I don't like that he's back in NXT. I think they had a perfect exit for him. Just go away. He looks huge. Yeah. That was one of the things he looks massive.
Yeah,
like that dude looks like Ramsey. A star. Like,
yeah.
We talk about back in the day, everybody, and we'll say his name, and I'll just use his initials. VKM was always going, hey, you got to pass the airport test. That guy passed the airport test. I mean, that guy came out and looked like he looked like a video game character.
No,
like, I don't. Yeah, I just. Yeah, where's D'Angelo?
Yeah, and it's different when
just go. Just put him on the main roster. Just go.
Yeah,
there's nothing else.
And I feel like it's different because that was the North American title, not the NXT Championship.
Yeah, well,
like and the way that he beat Oba the first time, quick roll up, a lot of interference from the family, very very well protected finish. I don't know if you can do that again with Ricky Saints this time. Because that was because that was what, 4 of the damn DDTs I think he did to get to that one that took him down. Like,
we're gonna do.
I just don't know what you know.
I don't know. I'm not sure either. I'm not sure. Speaking of champions, your favorite title changed hands last night.
Yeah, Jasper Troy, and I want to shout out the fact checker for this because I remember having a conversation with him. It's probably been about a month now. And he was pretty confident that Jasper would win that tournament, walk out with the Speed Championship, because this is a way to rebuild him.
Yeah,
where absolutely. Because we've also had conversations about how quickly the reality show contestants adapt to professional wrestling and kind of what the training looks like to get him there and what's just kind of for the cameras and whatnot. But this is one that, with the Speed tournament, 3 to 5 minute matches. So any deficiencies that there are, you can accentuate the positives and hide any of the weaknesses that there are. And when he's ready, they'll take that title off of him and put him in the other divisions that they may see fit. I have no problem with this.
And if that's what the Speed Championship turns into, like more of a, hey, you're kind of green, let's give you a run with this title, and then again just improve your matches and improve what you can do, I'm cool with that. Like a bad thing to do with it.
And Fernando, the reason it's not is because I believe that was a 1-year deal that WWE or TKO had with Twitter to do that, and I don't think that they've renewed that deal. That's why they're not doing the speed on Wednesdays anymore, and they've just kind of absorbed it all into NXT.
Yeah, I mean it's too many titles, but it has a place. It's fine. It's fine for what it is.
It's too early to say for me. Not taking anything away from Eric, your thoughts and what you think about it. I think let's see how this goes first.
Yeah, I think it's another Lola Vice
size and presentation test.
Right, it's like another Lola Vice thing. Like they debuted him against Obafemi. Clearly, they see something. So I don't know if a multi-time world champion on the main roster. Like it's way too early to tell.
No.
Everybody's thought the same thing about a couple people, but that never came to fruition. One guy comes to mind very specifically about being huge and scary, but he had some stuff in his past.
There's one that I always think about. A friend of mine from law school, and I remember us having this conversation when he first when he first signed to NXT, it was a big deal.
Are you going to say
that was Apollo Crews?
Oh,
he was so in on he's going to be great in NXT. He is going to be a WWE champion.
I fell for it too. I really thought because I remember seeing him on the Indies, and I was like, "This guy's it." Like,
and that's what he was saying. On the Indies.
It was. Yeah, I mean, you can go down the rabbit hole on that. I mean, shit, Karrion Kross. The way he was
Adam
presented,
Cole would have had at least
Adam
one by
Cole.
now. I think had Vince not said, "I want to make you a manager, pal."
And another one, and it's not a very popular opinion, and I'm sorry. But airport test wise, like Lars Sullivan was another one where you were like, that guy's going to be something, and it just didn't happen. Brodus Clay. I remember Brodus Clay, and I'm like, ooh, this guy's really good.
Fucking Matt Bloom when he came back as Tensai because he had just had the massive run in Japan.
That was dead on arrival because the crowd shit all.
It's like you don't know who this man is.
Yes, you can't do that. At least put a mask on him or something. Like, man, it was not good. No. And then real quick, Blake Monroe cut another pre-tape promo. Very, very, very good. She is, again, talk about a star. Like Blake Monroe's a star. That is going to be a multi-time world champion on the main roster.
Oh yeah. When we get Blake Monroe versus Stephanie Vicaire, be painless.
Blake Monroe, you can just keep going. Blake Monroe, Rhea Ripley, Blake Monroe, Io
Sky, Bianca, Charlotte,
Jade,
Nia,
Naomi,
Bailey, Becky.
Yeah, there's a
women's
lot.
Division in good hands. Liv,
the women's division,
Raquel, Roxanne.
Yes, there's so many. Asuka. You imagine a
Julia if they get it together with
her and Asuka. Oof. Oh my loins.
I like what you think. I would be worried about Charlotte Hill. That's just me.
So here's the thing. I forgot who that was. So yes, you should be worried. I remember now, but I'm like, who the hell is Shiloh? I'm like, oh yes. Yeah, you should. Yeah.
And we know the Colossus of Bagaro around these parts.
You know another one?
And then the fucking bell rang. Oh yeah. Yeah.
The blueprint, man, and his run in TNA was good.
Sean O'Hare had him with Piper, everything.
Yep. Crimson in TNA. I remember when Crimson debuted. I don't know if that's a deep cut, but I thought he was going to be something. Deep cut. That's a real deep cut. Yeah, I mean, you can go. There's a ton of what ifs. Let's ease into it, and we'll see what happens. Especially with Jasper Troy. I think he has potential. And again, they clearly see something. They debuted him wrestling for the world title. So there's something there. All right. Anything else from NXT that you would like to discuss, or anybody in the chats would like to discuss? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Nothing really comes to mind necessarily.
I think we got it all covered.
Tyson Tomko, I think, is who Fernando's talking about. That's another guy that passed that test.
Oh, no.
But it was the Christian. It was he was the enforcer, but I think that there could have been a breakout there. But to be fair, Christian just was not a favorite of Vince.
Yeah, and Tomko also can't talk at all. At all.
Can't argue with that.
All right, let's talk about it. Blood and Guts. 3 matches on the card. Are the women main eventing?
I'd like to see it.
They should.
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Exactly. Why not?
It's the first one ever.
That's right. So we're gonna start with the men's. Men's Blood and Guts. The Death Riders. That is Pac, Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, Claudio, and Moxley taking on Darby Allin, Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly.
I'm just going to imagine that he said that in Regal's voice. But give me the conglomeration tonight. I think it's time to put the final death nail in the Death Riders' coffin.
Nope. That's why the Death Riders are going to win.
Damn.
Yep. Death Riders are going to win this because here's what I'm going to say, and I might get heat for it. The team on the other side, not as strong. That's just me.
It's a motley crew for sure.
It is. It doesn't seem like that cohesive unit that the Death Riders are. I think the story that they're going to play into that, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, the Elite won last year, right? Did they win?
I think so.
And the Elite was a little bit more of a cohesive unit. So give me the Death Riders because I just them adding Daniel Garcia, I think is a little bit more life into them. I think it's going to extend this a little bit further.
I don't know. I'm still going to go conglomeration.
Sure.
I'm feeling froggy, and you got O'Reilly and Strong in there. That they have a lot of experience in that type of match.
They do.
It's been in a hot minute since they've been in one, but
they do.
What
an era.
Let's see. We got podcast or fact checker agrees. Eric thinks that Hayter should be next up for whoever wins at Full Gear as far as getting her look back and hopefully her title.
We'll get there. Falls Count Anywhere. Adam Page takes on Powerhouse Hobbs. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah. Also, speaking of the Death Riders, where are the War Dogs?
Who are the War Dogs?
As I said, it's not ringing a bell right now. That might be a fact checker. Refresh our memory out there. It's we've hit a lot of deep cuts today. So
I don't know who the War Dogs are.
Yeah.
Was that Matthews and Brody King? Is that who the War Dogs are?
Maybe. I think he's out with an injury right now, but
Buddy's going back to WWE. What are we even talking about? I think that's who that is. If I'm not mistaken, if my wrestling memory is.
Let's see. According to Google, anyway, War Dogs is a spinoff of Bullet Club. Gabe Kidd, Robbie X, Drilla Maloney, Clark Connors. So they have had some appearances on AEW, which are starting to ring a bell now. We should have known that. But thank you, Eric. Appreciate
I think
that's a deep cut for sure.
I think Matthews and Brody King were the Hounds of Hell. Or the Hellhounds or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain. All right. Women's Blood and Guts. We have Mercedes Moné, Megan Bayne, Marina Shafir, the Triangle of Madness, taking on Chris Statlander, Tony Storm, Willow Nightingale, Mina Shirakawa, Jamie Hayter, and Harley Cameron. This should main event. Give me the faces.
Yeah, me too. This is going to be the toughest test of Mercedes' AEW career because, I think most everybody has had some involvement in, not necessarily Blood and Guts per se, but some pretty extreme matches in the history of AEW. And Mercedes has not yet. So this is where, we know that she is a phenomenal wrestler, one of the very best in the world. She's going to have to be a fucking brawler tonight and cannot be afraid to get her hands dirty, cannot be afraid to spill blood. Like, this is going to be fucking chaos tonight.
Yeah, you look at the heel side. There's a lot of a lot of that on there. I don't know too much about Thekla. I don't know what she's done in her career before AEW, but like Julia, she's been in a couple hardcore matches. Sky Blue has been in a couple. Megan Bain.
The women in AEW, they know how to put on a street fight.
She was in GCW, so I think Megan Bain knows what she's doing. Marina Shafir's a badass. Mercedes can get there, but on the other side, you have Toni Storm, who we've seen tear it up, bloody messes. Yes. We've had Statlander and Willow tear each other up in bloody messes. Yep. We've had Jamie Hayter. We know what she's capable of.
Yeah. She just wants to fight.
I'm sure Mina has roughed it up. And then you got Harley Cameron, who's the wild card that I'm sure will do whatever it takes and kind of in there for that comedy aspect. But yeah, it should be fun.
Well, I want to see Ridge the Fridge brought in to AEW. We'll see. He's still on the shelf right now.
Let's let the Fridge heal up.
Yeah, he needs. Yeah, he should also just like I'm not going to say necessarily stop talking, but like there's got to be more to this story than we're letting on. I mean, because we're only going to get the talent side of it when it comes to these releases and things like that. And I'm not saying that to take away from anything that he's going through or dealing with right now. Certainly, hope for the best for him and his family. Like this is his livelihood and his living. If true, it's shitty what WWE did, and I would like to see him continue to wrestle. I think that they were finally starting to get something there. He's starting to delve with personality, using him and Evolve, and kind of transitioning him to different brands and different promotions that I think that there's a use for him in pro wrestling, and hope he comes back.
Yeah, I do too. But she was, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was an interesting
congratulations to everybody. Yeah, we had a few former guests that graced the PWI 250, so congratulations to everybody that made that list.
Tomorrow
podcast.
Folks.
Yes.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Do not miss this episode tomorrow. Seriously, this is another phenomenal show. Noisy Neighbors preview show coming up tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. 3 incredible guests: Jay Joshua, RP Davies, Charles Crowley. We want to hear from you guys. Be active in those chats. Have some questions for our guests. Get Triller TV because it's fucking awesome, and you can catch all of the Progress Wrestling Library on there, including the likes of, I think there's some throwbacks on there as well with your Walters of the world, Tyler Bates, Pete Dunne, Tony Storms, Gargano, Ciampa. The list goes on. So shout out to our friends at Progress.
Joe Hendry. Yeah. No. Thanks for joining us tonight. Subscribe, please. Follow the Main Event Network. Follow us. Follow everybody on that network. We're just trying to have some fun. And, hey, be safe. And as Mr. Cincinnati would say, enjoy those grabs.